minutes.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, now, here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent finisher, but remarkably unselfish too, and he will often drop that little bit deeper to try and trigger attacks himself.
Just such a clever footballer, and there's always a sense of danger when he's around.
Really looking forward to seeing him.
Haaland! He's found a way through. O'Reilly. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it out wide. Bruno Fernandes. Cleared away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There's the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. It's just beyond his reach. And here's Berbatov. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Matheus Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Berbatov. Matheus Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Burnley yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, super ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to thread one through. It's ended up in no man's land. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Now it's Berbatov. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly. Berbatov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Berbatov.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Serginho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Berbatov. O'Reilly. And Berbatov! Goal! Manchester United! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Serginho, he's got away. Oh, important interception. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. O'Reilly, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, shot a goal! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Number 11.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gets a good foot in there. Probing pass. O'Reilly. Matheus Cunha.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Serginho. And for the first half, that is that. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second period is underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Time and again they are repelled. Robson. Now that looks a decent ball. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bruno Fernandes supplying the width on this right-hand side. And that is a little undercooked. Griezmann. Odo. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, just skips past his man. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
No, that's been intercepted. Just about up to the hour now. Desai pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Griezmann.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Robson. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's been slipped through. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution for Burnley, number 14, Frank Rijkaard.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Coming on the field, number 8, Xabi Alonso, number 19, Wayne Rooney, number 11.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Rooney. And smartly reclaimed. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, they can break here. Desai spots it and intercepts. He's not got that quite right. Burnley perhaps contemplating their next change here. "75 minutes played. Ferdinand. Now it's Cantona. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Real Cristiano Ronaldo! He's kicked it out just.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable, but he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Wayne Rooney.
And it's Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Aguero! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot!
3 minutes at a time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way. It's Aguero! Aguero! Just superb! He's got himself an absolute peach. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it?
And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We're up and running then. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep line.
Oh, good effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Donatoni. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Thuram. Pirlo. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Here's Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Just eases him off the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Desai. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the finish! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Out for a throw. Thuram. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Serginho. And the through ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Great vision. Burnley are looking to break at pace. And that is expertly dealt with.
Burnley really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball is over the line. That is ended up in no man's land. That pass isn't the best. Vieira, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Otto puts them all in. Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho. Griezmann. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Cruyff has it out wide, and it's impressive jump. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Burnley truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Donadoni. Can he get on the end of this? Now here's the delivery. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Chance! And he's stuck it away. They have grabbed get themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Serginho cuts it back. Looking tidy in possession here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Pirlo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Burnley are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Burnley, number 7, Roberto Donadoni.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 19, Wayne
Well seen,
Rooney.
saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. Serginho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Hard to tell what he's thinking here, Peter. Surely the shot's not on, is it?
That is headed for... Terrific effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Griezmann does really well to win the ball there. Burnley do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Mateus is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Serginho scooting forward. Pirlo. Vieira. That has not gone well. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mateus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ronaldo has the space to scheme. And he's there to clear it.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
The attendances for this match is 71,898.
Ferdinand. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 4,
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Passing nice and neat. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Cannavaro with a definite fell there. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Pirlo. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And he's in on goal. Bullish header! And a neat finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and let it...
Takahara! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Burnley with the corner, they're first. Can he finish? Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Burnley perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Serginho. This is a promising build-up. There's the... Getting up there! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Burnley, number 13.
Burnley can make their change now with a break in play. Rijkaard joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
It's a wow moment. Now, that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Manchester United have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Serginho, cross to the back post. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Good ball, good take. And it's Serginho. And this is Cruyff. Nicely shaped cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rooney. Osimhen. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. There's the shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Burnley are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 27.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So all square with almost no time remaining.
credit
Number
where it's
20.
due. This is great
Number
attitude.
21.
Now, the only question is whether there's
Rooney.
enough in the tank to grab another.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rooney, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. And he cuts out the supply. Rooney, and here's Mbappe. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's had a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Manchester United, number 10.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Manchester United now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments. That's that, the end. Burnley pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's match.
Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. This looks promising. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Donatoni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Odo. Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Serginho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it out wide. Driving forward. Osimhen! They've scored! And we have liftoff!
The goal scores for Burnley.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Victor Osimhen.
So we have the first goal.
Victor
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Osimhen. That's a cute ball. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Desai. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Odo simply refused to be outdone there. Nice looking ball. Griezmann looking to receive it in space. Vieira. And it's Messi. Pele. He is through here. Chance, surely! You want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And it's been hooked away. It's Pele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Griezmann. For Ferdinand. Desai. And Serginho. Desai. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Serginho. Osimhen. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Vieira. That is good alertness. Played out wide. Rodri is onto this. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Pelé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to get it clear. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rodri. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Burnley really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Burnley just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Down to business again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Donadoni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Aguero. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Bellingham. Spread to the right. And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. And it's Bellingham. Here's Vieira. Now it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played in here. And that has been knocked clear. Applies the finish!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Osimhen. That is lovely. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Aguero. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And it's made its way to him. Griezmann! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substitution for Burnley, number 6, Antoine Griezmann. Number 7, Romero Bonadoni.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Serginho.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 19, Wayne Rooney. Number 9,
Messi, a player
Mbappe.
so deservedly
Number
decorated
15.
with praise and glory. Burnley perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And that's been won straight back. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Shot at goal!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Mbappe. Osimhen receives it in a good position here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great vision. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. That's a sharp pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. And this is Messi. Beckenbauer. He's having a hit! Fantastic from Beckenbauer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining!
Number 3,
Game still on!
Franz Beckenbauer.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Messi is there to clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Cruyff goes for a shot! Desailly clears without hesitation. He's had it taken off him. Aguero chasing after it. And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. This really is a striking ground. The surroundings all a brilliant shade of green. The Estadio Akron, located here in Guadalajara. We are just getting started. So there is the trophy-laden Frank Rijkaard, the essential piece in one of football's greatest ever club sides.
Yeah, and he's one of these players, Peter, who will ensure that your team is always going to be on the front foot by triggering attacks from deep, while doing all the dirty work in the background. He's also surprisingly prolific for someone who plays in that deeper role.
Indeed, he in fact scored one of the most important goals. Alonso! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed into the middle. Ferdinand with the clearance. And now the breakaway. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aguero. And he's quick to return it. Tries to play it through. And this is shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Great ball, and he's in here. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now it's Diaz. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Griezmann. Diaz proves too strong. Can he get on the end of this? Plays it out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rijkaard clears it away. In again. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Serginho. And the pass is intercepted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Aguero. Lovely, now then. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now, can they get him away? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Aguero with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He's got away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes for the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's gone searching cross-field. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Diaz. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. . hit it long, but astray. Bayer punts it upfield. Spread out to the left. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Diaz crosses. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely spread. And it's Beckham. Over to the other side. Otto spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Oh, good effort! And he's quick to get rid. Serginho. Aguero. And they're back. It's Aguero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Diaz. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? And it's been given. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Manchester United.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And that is all they have time for. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Burnley unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again.
Burnley can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Serginho, in it comes. Big chance, corner. Burnley get their fourth corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's having a pop! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Otto. Otto. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Chooses to go crossfield. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good-looking ball. And they've got rid. Burnley have reclaimed it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And here's Osimhen. And this is Aguero. Big chance! And it's slung out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. Donatoni. Griezmann. Look at the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham. There will be a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a look and plays it forward. Griezmann absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Número 19. Número 11.
Vieira gets it away. Burnley are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. That's going to go a long way. They get a throw in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Can he latch on to this?
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that's out of reach. That's a little off target. Alexander-Arnold running with the ball. Hangs in a cross. Beckham gets flagged offside.
Cambio en el Manchester United. Número 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 11. Número 5. Número 7.
It's an imaginative pass.
Entran. Número 10.
Ferdinand, always
Número
a
18.
very imposing presence at the
Número
back.
23.
Jordan
Número 8.
Henderson.
Número
And it's
24.
Otto. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Henderson! And that is doing no harm at all.
He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And a chance! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, needless...
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Manchester United are down to 10 men. That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Villa. Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Rashford. And this is Rooney. Now it's Rashford. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Villa. Nicely weighted ball. David Villa is onto this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Doué. Rashford. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's lofted through here. Well timed, excellent interception. It's ended up in no man's land. Shot could... It's Aguero! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, what a ball! Doué. Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. Osimhen! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? And this is Roberto Carlos. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Burnley can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim.